Good day, everyone. I am Christopher John Gaita, Special Science Teacher 1 of Llano del Norte National Comprehensive High School.
I am Norman Julian Almirol, Secondary School Teacher 2 of Llano del Norte National Comprehensive High School.
I am Zayoni Kathleen Essig, Special Science Teacher 1.
And we are here to present our completed action research entitled The Effectiveness of Dynamic Up Interactive Trend or DO-IT program as a supplement to modular distance learning among the sports track learners. For the context and rationale, the identified COVID-19 disease originated in Wuhan, China last December of 2019. The global pandemic isn't just causing health crisis around the world, but it's also affecting all spheres of life and overall aspects such as the sector of education. The World Health Organization, or WHO, recommended that educators and students conduct alternative learning to the COVID-19 outbreak to mitigate school cancellation of classes. Various countries, including the Philippines, responded to the call of WHO by collaborating with the Department of Education. The DepEd formulated the Essential Learning Continuity Plan, or LCP, to place into motion the orders of the Secretary, making sure that learning continues while guaranteeing health, safety, and well-being of all learners, teachers, and other DepEd personnel. The learning delivery modalities that schools may adopt could also be one or a combination of the LDMs, observing the COVID-19 restrictions and fitting with the context of the learners. The sports track in LNSCHS in particular is currently using modular distance learning, or MDL, for the school year 2020-2021, which involves individualized instructions that allows learners to use self-learning modules, or SLMs, and other learning resources. However, before the start of classes, negative criticisms emerged whether learning could be carried out successfully even if there were no physical appearances or performances among learners. These types of performances may be said to be essential in obtaining formal learning. Sports track program students who prefer the bodily kinesthetic learning style in most of their subjects and movements outside the home are restricted because they are also in a vulnerable sector and will face challenges during the new normal. Based on the cited grounds, the researchers explores the challenges that the learners of the sports track program in LLNCHS division of Llano del Norte with the implementation of the learning delivery modality, and how the education workforce will address these through a supplementary program, namely the Dynamic Up Interactive Trend, or DO-IT. For the action research questions, the study aims to investigate the effectiveness of the DO-IT program as a supplement to the modular distance learning, or MDL, of the students enrolled in the grade 12 sports track program of Llano del Norte National Comprehensive High School of the school year 2020-2021. Specifically, researchers will answer the following questions. 1. What was the academic performance of the senior high school sports track students as measured before and after the DO-IT program? 2. Was there a significant difference between the pre-assessment and post-assessment evaluation tools?
For the intervention, in the hope of understanding the difficulties and challenges they have been facing while fulfilling the task assigned to them as students of sports track on modular distance learning, a research-based support program was proposed. The proponents of the present attempt came up with an intervention that caters to the kinesthetic learning needs of the sports track students in line with the most essential learning competencies, or MELCs, during the pandemic. The following MELCs were covered. The Dynamic Up Interactive Trend, or DO-IT program, is divided into two phases. Phase 1, Dynamic Opt or Do. Given the sports track program, the educators in the said track need additional unique ways of assessing the students' learning, including exercises that may expose and enhance the students through sports and other physical activities. Thus, apart from the current learning delivery modality used by the sports track program during the pandemic, the do phase includes asking the students to create videos that can help encourage kinesthetic learners to incorporate physical activity with the lessons. For the phase 2 or interactive trend, the subject teachers are to hold a program that includes sports track related activities conducted once a month. The health protocols shall be observed considering the current pandemic situation. Interactive trend, as facilitated by the sports track program subject teachers, the activities were conducted by grouping the sports track students according to their respective areas or barangays, limiting the number of participants on every session. Generally, the proponents focus on harnessing the participants' full learning potential during the modular distance learning or MDL. For the action research methods, the research design. The descriptive comparative method was utilized where the researchers themselves considered two entities, pre and post evaluations, utilizing the teacher-made rubrics, and after implementing the Do It program as a supplement of the modular distance learning or MDL. Descriptives were used to get the mean of the grade 12 sports track learners' test results. Descriptive research design is a method for researching specific subjects and precursor to more quantitative studies. The significant difference between the pre and post evaluation scores was computed using the paired t-test. The data gathered were systematically checked, calculated, tabulated, and interpreted for the participants and other sources of data and information. The participants of this study are 5 grade 12 students of Lanao del Norte National Comprehensive High School, specifically from the sports track program of the school year 2020-2021. The said participants were utilizing modular distance learning. The selection of respondents among grade 12 learners was through convenience sampling. Convenience sampling, also known as availability sampling, is a specific type of non-probability sampling method that relies on data collection from population members who are conveniently available to participate in the said study. For the sources of data or information, the instrument used in the study is a teacher-made evaluation tool based on the MELCs of physical education on quarter 3, which were used twice, before and after the Do It program. Pre-test, post-test design is the preparation method to compare participant groups and measure the degree of change due to treatment or intervention. For the data gathering methods, first, the necessary reviews of the action research were made. Upon approval of the implementation, a letter explaining to the rationale of this present study was given to the grade 12 teachers of the sports track program of the school. Together with the signed letter is the informed consent form to be given to the participants and their parents, which discuss the introduction and general aim of the study. The participants of the study were informed of their rights to discontinue their participation if they wish to do so. The researchers developed and utilized evaluation tools or rubrics in line with the physical education MELCs in each sports track grade level, before and pre-assessment. The evaluators evaluated the tool, MAPI coordinator, head teacher, assistant school principal, and school principal. After the pre-assessment evaluation, the Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the Do It program were conducted. A post-assessment evaluation will follow. The data obtained from the evaluation tools were recorded, tabulated, and prepared for quantitative analysis. The transcribed data were disclosed to the participants for their comments and corrections. This is to ensure the validity and authenticity of the gathered data. For the data analysis plan, All statistical procedures were executed using the Statistical Package for Social Sciences, or SPSS version 20. The data from the pre-assessment and post-assessment evaluation tools were analyzed through obtaining the means. To identify the significant difference from the pre- and post-assessment data, a paired t-test were executed, with at least 0.05 level of significance was also utilized.
For the results and discussion, Table 1, Assessment Scores through Modular Learning or Pre-Do-It Implementation. It shows the scores of the learners during the modular distance learning in Quarter 3 prior to the Do-It program implementation. The learner's performance was rated based from the evaluation tool. Total scores of the participants were shown in the table. Table 2, Assessment Scores with Do-It program implementation. The Table 2 reflects the scores of the learners during the modular distance learning in Quarter 3 after the implementation of Do-It program. The same evaluation tool was used to rate their performance. The total scores of the participants were shown at the table. Table 3, Paired t-test analysis, modular and Do-It program. It reveals that the confidence level of 0.05 and degrees of freedom of 4 gives t a critical value of 2.132. Since the absolute value of negative 15.871 is greater than the critical value of t, there is a significant difference between the mean of assessment scores of pre-Do-It and post-Do-It program implementation. For the conclusion, based from the results, there is a significant difference between the assessment scores of the pre- and post-Do-It program implementation. Assessment scores during Do-It program implementation is higher than the assessment scores prior to the pre-Do-It implementation. Therefore, Do-It program significantly affects and enhances the performance and learning process of the participating grade 12 sports track learners. Before this study, using all the included assessments that come with a given curriculum adoption had not seemed to the researchers to be of obvious benefit to the sports track learners. However, the results of this study are convincing enough for the researchers to consider more carefully the role of the program that highlights bodily kinesthetic in aiding students' learning during this COVID-19 pandemic. Recommendations. This study should be considered as basis for catering the multiple intelligences of the learners, most specifically for the sports track learners. If these findings illuminate anything, it is highly beneficial for a sports track educator to possess a supplementary measure given the current learning modality of the students in this time of the pandemic. It is also essential to consider what concepts should be included in each lesson and whether they are well worth the planning and instructional time. This study was not meant to quantify general performance within a population, but merely to document the existence of the effect, and so the number of the subjects is less important. As a preliminary work, the researchers recommend that a sample size be increased to obtain results that could further generalize the performance of the selected population. The interactive trend or IT program would be best conducted through a scheduled batch of learners in specific location to protect the teacher and learners' health and wellness. That ends our presentation. Thank you for watching.